Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Guess what else?
Duck nut.
Guess who?
You.
Me. And?
Duckman.
Yes. And
Yes.
who else?
Me.
And her.
And me.
She.
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 They.
Them? No.
Together.
Together.
On
were they.
video. Limited time only. I don't know.
Welcome back
Hi.
to our Mail Call Monday.
How are you?
I'm the exciting Duckman. And this is
That possum in your dumpster you can't quite get rid of. Be McQueen.
Possum. You can't get. Is it dead possum?
Not yet.
You don't stink like a dead possum?
Not yet.
No, you're gonna get a little
Getting
warmer
there.
yet.
Yeah.
Stand in the sun that much longer, I'm gonna stink like a dead possum too. And of course, we got a plane flying over no sooner we start our video, but guess what? We're just gonna cruise right through and go with it. Hopefully, you can hear my voice over that damn wreck. I swear, I can't wait to be out of the flight path. It's just incredible. That happens every single time. Well, we have got a big freaking pile of mail. Make sure you don't show the return address on him there, because that one's a personal one. This one is not. That one actually shows our mailing address, and I think these were drop shipped, so it doesn't really matter who you show.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we're good on that one.
Excellent.
In case you're curious, the name is on there. That way, you know, I'm gonna let you read it off, let you sound it out. It'll be
Okay.
fun. This is something that came last week that we never opened. And it's just a timing of when I received the package. I didn't make it in time. I probably could have gotten it, but I didn't make it over to the mailbox to go grab it.
Right.
So Bill, who sent this, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Bill. Actually, is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one. I'm pretty sure this is him. If not Bill, we're going to have a mix-up on it. But he wanted you to read that off.
Okay. Hello, Glenn. Here's the message. I used this tool for decades doing glazier work.
Yes.
We call it a FID. I like spudger better. Spudger?
Spudger.
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 B, I hope you will enjoy this whether you are spudging on or spudging off. I absolutely enjoy the Duckman posts on YouTube, and I watch the entire episode, so maybe your revenue can increase. Yours in peace, Bill.
Thank you so much, Bill. And then I believe this is what he sent you, unless I got them mixed up for some reason. And there might even be a note inside of there, too. So if there is, look for the attachment. What have you?
No, a spudger.
A spudger.
A FID pack.
FID tool.
FID
There
tool.
you go. Show everybody what it looks like. Now what that's typically used for as a glazier is one who lays glass. So they replace the glass on a window, for example. They put the little seals around the edges of it, and those are the tools used to either gently lift up the glass or to tuck the seal in. And in the case of you putting the seal around your engine compartment, you could have used some of those tools
I could have.
on that, and that would have gotten the job done. So yeah, there you go. Spudgers, or
Spudgers.
FIDs, as the glazier people would also know. And I've also heard this being called. Just had the term in my head. I just was going to say it. Now it's not here anymore. I completely a burnisher. That's what it is. And when I was talking to Bill briefly in email, he said it could be used as a burnisher also. So there you are.
A burnisher shirt.
Burnisher. So it's something to keep in your car or in your toolbox. Something for you to work on when you're going to tuck a seal. And I guarantee you, if you keep that gear around, you'll be replacing seals on at some point. Especially with nowadays the materials they make these things from. They're not particularly good.
Yeah. Thanks, Bill.
Appreciate it, Bill.
Keep that with the note.
Yeah, keep it with the note. Well, before we get on to anything else, you see we got a big pile of stuff that's up here. We got, what, 5 more items? 6, actually. I think there's 2 in this box. Licky likey, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to plug the dingle bells. You get updates every time up there. Check out duckshit.net for all of our different social media links. We've got tweeters. Hers is bigger than mine. That's true. We got Instagrams. And we got a bunch of other stuff, so definitely hit up the website. If you'd like to email me, you can always do it through the website. There's a contact link. Just type your message in the box and send it. And you know, last week we actually advertised that. We talked about it a lot. And I think like 6 people used it. And I get, you know, maybe 1 person uses it a week, but like 6 people used it in one day. It was actually amazing. People I've never heard from before. Like, I really would love your email address. It was easier to use the website. This is great. I was like, yeah! You don't even have to remember my email address, which, by the way, is DuckmanCycles@duckshit.net. But duckshit.net, click on contact, and boom, type your message and send it. Just don't use any crappy language in it because it will whack you if you say something inappropriate. That's one of the ways I keep spam out of there, and a lot of people from just hating on me. But usually they don't hate on me in email. They'd rather make a public comment and say something stupid.
Because they need attention.
Well, you know how it goes. You know, Duckman, did you know you can strip out a bolt with an impact driver? Everybody loves that one. I say it all the time. Well, we'll be back right after that intro. Oh, we're back. Look who's here. It's Beezus herself. Our local demigod.
Or Demogorgon, depending on the day.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
Yeah.
Time of the month,
No,
whatever
I
you
don't
got.
really have those anymore.
I don't either.
Probably good.
Yeah, I got over it. Well, what would you like to open next?
I'm curious about what you have wrapped in jeans here.
I shoved a denim pant leg in there because that's actually the shorts I'm wearing. Because they had holes in the knees, and once my pants busted the knees, I just cut them off and they turned into shorts.
Homemade jorts.
Sometimes people say they look a little dorky because they're just above the knee because that's where the hole splits, but I don't care. I work in them. And when you're here in Florida, I'd work in just boxer shorts if I could, but it's kind of inappropriate for video, especially when you see that middle-aged neighbor of yours sitting in his boxer shorts in his driveway, and you know the guy. Apparently I'm the guy now. I finally graduated to that age where I get to be the porky middle-aged guy sitting in the boxer shorts in the driveway or riding the mower around. Dad
just like that.
Used to, yeah. With steering wheels, it's like this. Well, this, I may have given this to you already. I don't remember. So if this looks familiar,
act surprised?
yeah, pretend like you're surprised because
Okay.
everybody wants to see that.
The great part about ADHD is not having memory anyway. So, I don't remember this.
You don't remember that? Well, then I didn't
No.
give it to you. That is actually the emblem that goes on your front of your gear. And it's yellow, so I'm assuming that's the one that comes off of that car. Because I remember it having one, but I don't remember it being on the car. So when I got the car, it came with a whole bunch of buttons, badges, and all kinds of crap that was sitting on the floor in there. And I think that came out of that car. So in order to buy one, they're not cheap, and I think that's an OEM. And it's currently painted yellow, so it matches, but you aren't going to keep the car yellow for much longer anyway.
No.
That's it. She's going to come out, she's going to paint it purple.
No. Is that the only thing I
What?
need?
No, we're going to get to that last. That's
sorry.
last. Might have already ruined the special secret, but
I have
that's
no
going to be
idea what it
last.
is anyway.
So you guys definitely going to want to stay tuned for that one because this is going to be funny. And I don't know, hopefully you have a good reaction. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay, who's it from?
It is from Chuck and Lauren.
They followed up with messages, I believe, through my Instagram and my email to make sure that they knew that we were getting this package. And I do appreciate that. I believe it was Chuck specifically that was sending me the email. Hey, it's cake.
What do you think?
Nipple tape.
Here, let me give you another one.
Oh, yay.
That one's longer.
Oh,
There you go.
I
Cover
love
them
the way you
suckers.
stroke my nipples.
That's a statement. They taped over the thing that you just pulled a.
Taped over my thing.
Yeah. The quick release thing on these, whatever.
You know the thing. I thought you were doing a presidential impression over here for a second.
Oh,
Gonna have to get you a bicycle so you can fall off it.
well, don't give me anything, I can hurt myself.
Well, we'll pad you up. You look like the Goodyear man.
The Michelin
That's one of those
tire
things
guy.
that yeah, that's what I meant. That when you finally do tear through that, it's gonna have that fibrous crap in there. It's gonna make dust everywhere.
So funny thing about the Michelin tire guy. That's what my brother looked like when he was born.
Did he?
The rolls on rolls
Yeah,
on
yeah,
rolls. Yeah.
Rolls on every joint.
And then he ended up being this tall, lanky, skinny motherfucker.
And you didn't destroy the cardboard after all that, huh? Make sure we look for a note. There you
Letter
go.
note in the taped fold.
Not in this tape fold.
In the taped fold. So probably in this one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the taped folds on the ends here. He really
Open
like
with
nuclear
care.
attacked this thing.
Okay. I'm opening with care.
I care how you open it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really, or are you just saying that for views?
For views.
I don't know.
If I say that, do I get more views? I think if you're here, I already got the views, so it's
Right.
not like it's going to attract somebody. You know what attracts people, though? My thumbnails.
The ones that you edit all weird?
The ones that I make weird. The more weird they are, the more people like them. If you're making a ridiculous face, or if something of yours looks like augmented or perhaps hideously
That's the
deformed, people will click. My brother
maybe it's
commented
folded
on
in
that,
this.
too.
Oh, excuse me. Letter? Is it in the...
I'm looking, the light's not shining through a letter in here, so yeah, there's no letter in here.
What happened? There's no letter?
Did he forget to put it in there and he wrote that down? That's really funny.
No.
That is really, really funny.
My dude.
I'm the light is shining through this and I don't see any evidence that there is a letter actually
taped
in, because the sun shines through. Where is it?
Oh,
Maybe
there
not.
it is. Is that taped in the
This is awesome. He gave us like a puzzle.
Oh, it is.
see
I feel it.
here.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
It's kind of funny. The sun was shining through it though in such a way that it looked like it wasn't even in there.
Read me.
Drink me. Eat me.
Hey, Duckman and Bee. I've been watching your content for about a year now. Love the way the two of you interact with each other. I have always been a Carmen Gia fan, but have not had the opportunity/finances to be able to purchase one. I feel that. Life has a way of getting in the way, if you know what I mean.
Yes, it does.
Yes, you know that better than anyone.
I'm 20 years behind on building my Beetle, actually, because I started on that back. Whoa, geez, I was 18, 19 years old when I got started.
Oh, geez.
And those fenders that are on Eleanor are the same fenders that I bought from back then.
Really?
Every time I moved, I took them with me, and everybody always said, "What the hell are these things you keep packing up?"
Anyhow, I watch your stuff for entertainment as well as education. Never really thought that my girlfriend paid attention to the videos until a couple of days ago. We were killing some time in a thrift store, just checking out what they had. I'm looking for vintage t-shirts, and Lauren comes over with this shirt. She said, "You should get this and send it to that guy and girl in Florida that works on the Volkswagens." I was a little surprised. Again, I didn't think she paid attention to it. When I asked, she said that she liked B and how you were teaching her to work on the car. Also told me that she really liked B's car. It's getting there. Said it looked like fun and why I hadn't gotten one yet. Go figure.
Sounds like you might need to get one to satisfy Lauren.
Yeah.
That's a hint right there, buddy.
Yeah. Although the body that I got, now the process.
Oh, we love your body.
The process to get the Gia to where it is has been long and arduous for as inexpensive as the frame itself was.
The whole project actually hasn't been that expensive.
No.
No, considering other things. I mean, if you put a modern car together.
Probably the most expensive part was the body.
Well, the floor specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, the floor specifically. I mean, they were in the hundreds of dollars, so.
But buying the car from you.
Buying the car itself,
Yeah.
I'm getting the car, right. But you think of what it's worth now. If I sold it to you now, I'd get twice as much.
Probably, yeah. Anyhow, I hope that you will like it. If not, well, maybe someone in the tech group will like it. Side note, a friend of mine has a house in Destin that he wants to do some more work on. Didn't know if you were still doing construction or not. Seem to remember a clip or two about it in some old videos. We'll hit you up on Instagram or email you more about it. Try to make you some money to put 2 more cool projects. Thanks for making such good content, Chuck and Lauren in Baltimore, Maryland.
Well, we really appreciate that. As far as answering the question about construction, I really don't do that so much. I kind of manage, do mostly the paperwork and the runaround for Rob's construction company. And on occasion, I'll help to lift something heavy and maybe run a hammer around once in a while, but it's kind of a rare situation. I find myself spending a lot more time working on these things and recording videos and editing than anything else. Destin is a little far from here, especially when it's season. Because, it takes you an hour to get to Destin when you're already in Destin. And that's the true story. If you've ever been in Destin, and I tell people that always want to go there on vacation, don't go to Destin. But as far as working on houses over there, I could send Rob over there, and I'll talk with you about that and see if Rob would be interested in traveling that far. And he has before, and if it's the right amount of money, he'll do it. Well, show us what you got, or what we got.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's like a Hawaiian-looking shirt.
More of a U.
More
I
of
bet
a
you
me
could
thing?
put that on over the shirt.
I gotta see what kind of size this is.
XXL.
Oh man, thinks I'm a fatty.
Well, you're a very tall guy, and sometimes the smaller sizes don't fit.
Length,
long.
right,
Yeah,
and that's my problem because I have an unusually long torso, whereas somebody who's 5'6" has the same length legs as I do, and we can interchange pants very easily. My legs are usually very thick though, so when I put on pants of the size I need to wear as length, I can't get anything in my pockets because it's too tight.
So that's my problem. Is for my height, I have very, very long legs and a short torso.
But this is really cool. And even if I don't wear it, it's certainly something I would hang up because, I mean, it's a Volkswagen decoration. It's just a very appealing thing to have, hanging up when I have my well, I'm going to actually build a small bar in my shop when I get that together finally, whenever it's going to be. I should be there already, but due to the current economy and all that stuff, and we're not going to get into the politics of all of it. But the fact is, I'm not in a good spot right now financially like I was, so we're just going to have to wait a little longer until the market changes. That's just the way it goes. No, I'm not going to put that on right now.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to ruin it for one thing. Plus, I'm sweated through. Then I'll have to wash it again.
Fair, fair.
So, yeah, we're not going to do that today. But, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Chuck and Lauren. And I'm going to say especially Lauren for thinking about us. Because it wasn't Chuck. It was all Lauren's doing. All right, we got some trash. Whee!
Lauren, come visit. I'll take you for a ride in the Gia.
There you go. And then I got left with Chuck.
You deal with that. All right.
This one comes from Wild Bill.
Wild Bill?
Wild Bill.
Why don't you open one?
We're going to open one. It's not as exciting when I open it. People don't want to see me. They want to see me turn a wrench. They don't want to see me like do fun things. This is a bus master cylinder for a late model bus. It's a dual circuit. And you probably think, hey, Duckman, why did Wild Bill give you one of these? Well, the answer is because Wild Bill, he gave me a fuse too. Look at that. I wonder if it's any good. Ooh. Little blade fuse. Nope, it's blown out. Thanks for the blown out fuse, Bill. In the second video that you and I recorded together, I was working on Gregory the Bus at the same time as you were sanding and polishing down rust on some trailing arms, which are currently on the fastback, which, by the way, worked out really great. But while you were working on that, I was talking about this master cylinder, and I demonstrated how I'm going to be using this on Gregory the Bus, because originally, I think this one did not or might have, because it's like right on the cusp. 66, 67 was when all cars were required in the U.S. market to have dual circuit master cylinders, and this bus, I believe, is exactly that. Well, I was going to put a late model one in from a bay window bus, showed it on the video. Later on, fast forward, almost 2 years later, so earlier this year, Wild Bill was having braking issues and he didn't know what to do about it, and he says, I think I need a master cylinder. He says, I'm going to be hard down for a few days until we get this thing ordered. I said, no, you're not. I got one.
To the rescue.
To the rescue. And I went right in the garage, I grabbed it and sent it off to Bill, and then Bill said he'd replace it, and needless to say, it went on the back burner, both of us forgot about it. Well, not but a few weeks ago, he says, hey, this is for you. And I'm like, well, what is it? I opened it up and I was like, oh wow, I had completely forgotten about that. It's like you didn't even have to do it. It's like, it's so long ago, it's just, we forgot. But he came through, he followed through, and shows I can trust the guy. I mean, the guy is awesome. Well, Bill and I hang out every Tuesday night. We always do our Taco Tuesday. Sometimes he always shoots a lot of photos and videos. So if you follow him on Facebook, and I recommend you do, check out his stuff there. I'm trying to get him on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, but damn it, he doesn't make any videos. He's killing me. Come on, Wild Bill, be wild.
Well, don't. He's already pretty wild.
But be wild on video.
But not too wild, so that you don't get kicked off.
Well, I mean, don't go hanging your hog out or nothing.
Yeah, they don't like that.
No. I get away with it once in a while in the neighborhood, but never on video. What is that one?
The Duckman. It's 0.4 libs.
This one comes from Amazon, and I believe this was drop shipped coming from Willie Oberman. Willie Oberman. He doesn't like it when I say it shorthanded. Willie Oberman. And I wonder if he and I are related. Because my last name, as you know, is Obert. And when a lot of our ancestors, my ancestors, hit Ellis Island, they screwed their name up.
Ours too. Yeah,
they screwed their name up. So a lot of Obers or Oberts or Obermans or Obergs are potentially related to me. So it's kind of interesting that, our names got screwed up. So Willie and I don't know. We could have a distant relative somewhere. Kind of interesting. All right, well, what have we got? And I hope this is him, and I hope there's a note. We got some little things.
A gift for you from Willie.
Does it say Willie?
Yeah, enjoy your gift from Willie.
Oh, there's the note. Okay. So this is definitely from Willie.
But
He warned me that it was coming. I'm curious what it is. I don't remember if it was for you or I. It might be for you.
I don't know.
Feels like it might be jewelry. Something pretty. Oh, what is it? Not jewelry. Catsko. It is a... Oh, these are clever. I don't own one of these, and actually last time I saw them in the store, I almost bought one. This is a demagnetizer and magnetizer. So if you have a screwdriver that picks up screws, but for some reason you don't want it to, and sometimes you don't, especially when you're working with delicate electronics, particularly tube-style TVs.
Right.
You don't want to have a magnetized screwdriver in there because it'll cause a degousing, or gousing, if you will, of the picture. But you don't really see those too much. I'm going to ruin this box. thing just won't open. But that's what this tool is. And the last time I was in the store, I almost bought one, but you just simply insert your tool in it and swipe it back and forth. That sounded a little dirty, but yeah, that's what it is.
Interesting.
That is fantastic to have. Thank you so much, Willie, for that. Link down below in the video description if you want one yourself. And if you do purchase one from there, I think I'll probably get a quarter or something. It's not a very expensive item, very, very useful if you do anything specifically around electronics and you don't want to have a magnetized tool. Or if you need your tool magnetized because you want to pick up them screws, then you know that's exactly what you would use. So this is great. Thank you so much for that, Willie. I really appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll put that in the satchel. Satchel. There you go. Oh, he gift wrapped it. That's what he did. That's that Amazon gift wrap option.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool. I didn't know they did that.
Cool. Yeah. Drop that right in there. This goes in here. Trash. Okay. We got the second to last box. This one I'm gonna let you open it.
Okay.
Who's it from?
Cineton?
You got it.
That's it?
Cineton, yeah.
Cineton.
Cineton. Or Cineton or something. It's one of those funky Chinese branded names. So if you're curious as to why it sounds odd. This is, and I know exactly who it is, because they are potential sponsors coming up and I'll be doing a video with their product.
Oh, we talked about this.
Did we talk about it?
Yeah.
What are them?
The floodlights.
Floodlights. I think it's probably a bad name for it because it's not really a floodlight per se. It's like a accent light.
Those LED lights for your yard.
No, these aren't for the yard. You don't want these outdoor. These are for indoors.
Okay.
This is more for like a party.
Is it the same person that sent you the outdoor one?
No.
Okay.
Different company. Don't confuse them. Yep, don't confuse them. Different people. Comes with remote controls. There's mounting brackets. And we're going to do a full review on these coming up. But just to give you guys a hint, we'll get 2 remotes. This is a 2-pack, I knew that, but I didn't realize they had 2 modes. But it does RGB, it also does black light. So this is just a really cool thing. They asked me if I'd like to review one. I said, what the heck? I always wanted to put one behind my TV. Remember how my TV's in the wall?
Yes.
So I'll be talking about that. It's a project I never finished because I used like a triangular corner in there and I built a wall, buried the TV in the wall. So all the wires and stuff is in a closet behind the TV. But there's a little gap all the way around the TV and I thought it'd always be kind of neat to have a light behind it.
Huh.
It's a little accent light. And when they offered these up to me, I was like, I know exactly where I'll use them. But I will also probably stuff it inside of Eleanor's as it starts getting dark and then light up the inside of the car, you know, and take some videos of clever angles and that kind of stuff. They do run on AC, but they are LEDs, so therefore you can run it on an inverter real simply. So maybe even around Christmas time I'll set these things up and when I decorate Ruby. Because Ruby does get Christmas lights. But these are really cool. You'll see a review coming. You got
it out?
You will be seeing a review coming up on these, and we'll be talking about them then. But double remotes, that's fantastic. I thought they were just going to operate with one remote. So that means I can actually separate these, run one in one room and run one in the other room or something.
Remotes.
Hopefully the remotes don't operate on the same frequency, but we'll test all that stuff out because that's my curious question there. Set stuff up like this. Moat. That's where you pick your lights. It's kind of like a mood lighting thing. It'd be like, time to get laid. Hit the red light.
So we won't use the red light very often. Got it.
Yeah. Not until the rest of it burns out and all the red's left.
Oh no.
But for those of you that don't have a mood lighting in your bedroom, let's just say that everybody looks prettier under a red light. So, what you got there?
Oh, I'm just playing with
We talked about that already. Yeah, okay. We got one more thing left, and this comes from Rob.
Oh dear.
And I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. If you said you peeped in there and you didn't recognize it, maybe you don't know what it is.
I just saw a flash of it. I didn't really.
What does it look like?
I don't know. There was wood involved.
Okay. I'm gonna. We're gonna get a little closer in here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh boy.
Hi. I gotta get a genuine reaction to this one.
Alright.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
The little wooden guy.
Okay.
Go ahead and lift the barrel.
Oh. Yep. Are you gonna have to censor that?
Nope. Hey, Jody. Thanks, Rob. This comes from Rob.
It would come from Rob.
It's one of his. It's funny you said it was wood.
I mean, it is.
It's one of his East Hill shopping things he found. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with East Hill over here in Pensacola, but it's used to be a lower class neighborhood, and now it's an uppity neighborhood. It's gentrified a lot, and the house values have gone way up. And the people over there, they just throw things away, things of value. And it's always got this great stuff sitting on the curb, sometimes a week, in advance of trash day. There's all this stuff sitting out, and they do that just so people can have it. And it's nice stuff. I mean, we're talking brand new TVs and pots and pans, like good stuff, brand new clothing. Rob has found jewelry and actually hocked one of the rings and got like $1,000 for it. It's like, what? Probably could have got more because it was of historic value. The thing was 100-something years old.
Oh, damn.
But he ended up getting just the raw material value of it instead. And it's kind of interesting. But this was one of his finds, and when he saw it, it reminded him of me.
I don't know why.
Because that's the accurate size. Not the proportion, just the size.
Fair.
Yeah. But anyway, he had a laugh about it. My grandmother had one of these in her house, and I remember when she bought it when I was little, and it stood about this high on me. The thing was enormous, and it had a wooden barrel on it that was about this big around, and it had some mass to it, some weight. And when you lifted it, that thing was it's this big, highly entertaining. So anyway, this is a little bar favor that'll sit out, and people can when they get drunk. Nope.
Or when they're sober.
Or when they're sober, they can Won't be as funny though. It's more funny when you're drunk.
I imagine.
So I appreciate it, Rob. Thanks so much. And that's going to wrap it up for today. We don't have any more mail, do we?
No,
I think
that's it.
So thank you, everybody that sent something out. If you'd like to send something to us, hit up duckshit.net. Find my address up on the website. Again, I don't publish the address anywhere else, and if you ask me for it, I don't even remember it. I have to go to my own website to cut and paste it. So just please go straight to the website and don't ask. And surprise us. Surprise us. It's great that you guys send me emails to warn me that things are coming, but I even really, really like it when you don't, because then we could just open the box and it's a grand surprise. And anything that you can include a note in it, it's a whole lot better. It's a whole lot better, and we get the surprise. So I don't know what to say other than just huge thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. And the weirder stuff that you send to us, like Rob's little thing here, or like the rubber girl that got sent to me 2 years ago. It's just, we will open it here, and if we have to censor a little, we will. But it will be in the video. And we appreciate your time and thinking about us. I mean, anytime that somebody spends money on us and does something nice for us, and again, we really appreciate it. So thanks so much for watching. Anything you'd like to add today?
Send get well stuff. I'll be out for a couple of weeks.
Oh, she's going to be sick.
Sort of. They're going to cut me open.
I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I should mention that. You are actually going to be away for a few weeks, but you're still going to be in videos because we have a whole bunch of stuff recorded. So we're going to stretch that out, but you'll be gone for probably about a month.
About a month.
Only 4 weeks.
Yep, one of those is medical, and then I have to go out of town. So.
You got some business stuff coming up too. So, but it'll be 3 weeks you'll be missing, which is 4 weeks that you'll be away. So, I'm gonna cry. What am I gonna do without you?
You'll be okay. You'll open weird shit without me. Get Rob to fill in for me. Make him wear a bikini.
You have to leave some of your outfits.
I don't want him stretching out my clothes.
He's not going to stretch your clothes. He's smaller than you are.
He is?
Yeah, he's a little man.
Oh, man.
I mean, you got all the curves and the bumps, and he don't have none of that, so the clothes are just going to hang off him.
Get Rob and Wild Bill to come in bikinis and...
Yeah, he's shorter than you are. He's probably up to your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not a very big man, not at all. He's a little man. He's happy with who he is, so I guess that's
fine.
He doesn't have short man syndrome or anything like that either.
Good.
But when the two of us are next to each other, it does look a little funny. Even more funny when I'm next to Earl, because Earl's a small guy.
Yeah. Well, you're built like a refrigerator, so.
Yeah. In fact, I'm bigger than my refrigerator. If like you murdered me and you were trying to hide the body, a refrigerator is not a good spot.
I'm gonna put you in a refrigerator.
No, the refrigerator wouldn't be a good spot.
No. That's just more things I would have to clean.
Oh, well, no, you get rid of the whole refrigerator. That's how you do it. You have the movers come, they take the old fridge away, and then they bring a new fridge in, so it looks like you just got a new refrigerator.
Hog farm.
Don't ask me why I know these things. I'm from New Jersey. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you next time.
I don't know. There's something in my shoe.
Uh-oh. Shoe Magoo. Oh. Feels like pubes.
Tree pubes.
Tree pubes.
Troobs.
Thanks for watching.